Kate Boyd again from KateBoydCheerleading.com, and today we're breaking down how to spirit. This is a problem I see all over the place. I've taught camps across the country, and some people just don't know how to spirit. Whether they're new or they're old, usually people get a little bit lost in the middle. So I sort of crafted my spirit lesson that I teach to every squad that I ever worked with individually, because it's such an important part of cheerleading is your spirit. And so this lesson will hopefully help you teach your cheerleaders or improve your own spirit. Okay, so spirit rule number 1, don't woo. All this woo, you'll hear it over and over and over again from new cheerleaders and old cheerleaders. A lot of times you just get caught up in the moment and you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do, so you just woo. But that's not really helpful. It doesn't give any clear instructions. It doesn't have anything that the crowd can be involved with. You're just trying to fill up the noise. When really a little bit of silence is okay, because then your crowd can get involved. Maybe instead try using some instructive words like, yell with me, come on, let's get excited, things like that. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Just remember, first rule, most important rule, don't woo. Rule number 2, use your motions. Very often, you'll see people, cheerleaders, not just people, cheerleaders, throwing their hands up, waving their arms, waving to people in the crowd. These aren't necessarily good spirit movements. Now, I'm not opposed to a spirit hand every now and then, or if you have a symbol, for your school. For example, when I was in college, we were the Lucky Lions, so we would do our Lucky Lion symbol. Those things are perfectly acceptable. But otherwise, use your motions, your high V's, your punches, anything like that, the go fight wins. Use those with your spirit. Rule number 3, use your words. We're kind of going back to the no wooing rule, but this is where you use your words. Use your school colors. Use your school mascot. The Go Fight Wins, the Go Big Blues, Let's Go Lions, Let's Go Eagles. All of these different things that you probably say, or maybe it's even part of a chant or part of a cheer that you've used before. I always say, when you're spiriting in a big group at least, pick 5 phrases to say. 5 phrases that you just always say. And when you're in a big group, it'll sort of bleed in. But I want you to go through those 5 phrases 3 times before you stop. This doesn't mean, go Big Blue, go fight win, let's go Eagles, we're number 1, woohoo! Don't pick those 5 phrases and say them super fast. But that brings us to the next rule. Rule number 4. It's okay for there to be a little bit of silence. If you're just running through all of your phrases so quickly, people don't hear you. You don't really get this whole, you don't leave room for their excitement and for their cheering to sort of enter in. You can have a little bit of space. It's totally okay. And I'm going to tell you how to fill up some of that space with our next rule. Rule number 5. Use your skills. Do you have a good toe touch? Do you have a back handspring? Do you have a nice high kick? Whatever it is, use your skills. Yell one of your phrases, do a skill. Yell a phrase, wave, do some motions, yell another phrase. Use these to your advantage. Cheerleading gives you so many great athletic, exciting skills, and the crowd loves them. They love when you perform for them, and you get to be right in the center of attention, which who doesn't love that? So use your skills in between your phrases just to give it a little bit more oomph and excitement. And our very last rule is use excited faces and excited words, your voice rather, not your words, your voice. So often people are like, go Big Blue, we're number one, let's hear it, come on crowd, yell with me. That's boring. If you're not excited about it, I won't be excited about it. It's like if someone walked up to you and said, your house is on fire. You wouldn't immediately get what the emotion of what's happening. But if they say, your house is on fire, then you immediately have a reaction that's emotional. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a reaction that is excitement. And so if you're excited, they'll be excited. Maybe they won't be. Some schools, some crowds just don't get excited, but that's for a different video. But they certainly won't get excited if you're not excited. So it's so important that you be excited. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel or check us out at kateboycheerleading.com.